to Market Fresh Let's Cook. So it's another episode of our cooking show. So today we are going to do a very simple dish. Why? Because sometimes you are so sick of food that you eat from outside. So you wanted some home cooked food, right? But you don't want to spend too much effort in cooking. This is a really very simple dish, and then it's a dish good on its own, or to have it with some rice, especially if you are rushing for time. Yeah, because in total you need about maybe only 15 minutes to complete the dish, from preparation to cooking. Yes. So we are going to do a dish called steamed egg tofu with prawn. So now let's get started, and let me show you the ingredients that we're using for this dish today. Of course, we need some prawns. All right, peel the prawns. And if you can see the prawns, right, I have deshelled them. I also cut the back of the prawn. This is to remove the intestine, yeah, so that after steaming, your prawn will come out very nicely. We need about 4 eggs, some soft tofu. So this is our silky soft tofu. Spring onion for garnish, and also some corn flour. We need some salt as well, some white pepper, sesame oil. I'm using Korean sesame oil, but feel free to use the Chinese one. Some cooking wine or jiao. And this one I'm using, it's actually a soy sauce for seafood. Yeah, so that is not so strong in terms of the flavor, and also a little bit of fish sauce. So what we're going to do now, we are going to marinate our prawns first. About a quarter teaspoon of salt, some white pepper, some cornstarch, about 1 teaspoon of cornstarch, and lastly a bit of jiao. So over here about maybe 1 tablespoon of jiao. Mix it well. Season this for about 15 minutes before we put it to steam together with the egg and the tofu. This is also to get rid of the smell from the prawn. That's why we are adding the jiao and the pepper. Whereas the flour, right, it's actually for it to be crunchy, to be tender, and not powdery after cooking. Yeah. Alright, set this aside for about 15 minutes. Alright, next up, we're going to prepare the egg. So we have 4 eggs here. Get ready a weighing scale, because we will need to add some water to the egg. Alright, so the amount of water, the proportion is 1:1. So depending on how much eggs you add, I like to be accurate in my measurement. Alright, so my eggs is about 254 grams. So later on, we're just going to add the same amount of water to the egg mixture. Just add some fish sauce, about half a tablespoon of fish sauce. Okay, so we are going to beat the egg now. Alright. So make sure that the eggs are well beaten. So now I'm going to measure my water, about 250 grams of water. Oops. Alright. So there about. So what we're going to do is put a sieve. We're going to sieve through the egg. So over here, right? So sieve the beaten egg using this is so that later on, when we steam the egg, right, the eggs will actually be very smooth. So this is take a while because my sieve is actually very fine. Yeah. So as you can see, my egg mixture, oh, That's how you get very soft, you know, silky steamed egg. Yeah, always make sure you sieve your egg through the sieve. Yeah, as you can see, these are all the ones. So we have to just beat them well. So I'll sieve it through. Don't waste as much as you can, but these are the ones that we don't want, because these are the ones that makes you know, that will create the not so smooth, will make your egg not so smooth lah. Yeah, so it's, as you can see now, you see my egg mixture, oh my god, it's so smooth. So as you can see, there are some bubbles, so we will manually use a spoon to either burst the bubble, or you can scoop them away. Yeah, because otherwise if you let those bubbles remain here, right, then it will make your egg, after steaming, right, your eggs will have all the bubbles also. Alright, so what we're gonna do is, this is the plate that we're gonna use to steam the tofu, so, and the egg. So put the tofu at the bottom, and then slowly pour the egg mixture on the tofu. Right? And then the egg is ready to be steamed. So before we steam, right, we need to cover it with a cling film. Just lightly cover it with a cling film. Alright. Okay, and then send it to the steamer for steaming. Alright, so now we're gonna set our eggs to steam for about 7 minutes, and then we'll come back at 7 minutes later. Alright, while waiting for the eggs to be steamed, let's do a seasoning, a sauce for the egg after it's being steamed. We will be needing about 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. Right, so over here, all the portion of the seasoning is all 1 tablespoon, yeah? We also need some 花雕酒. Same thing, also 1 tablespoon. One tablespoon of the seafood sauce. So if you don't have this seafood sauce, you can use soya sauce, but I prefer to use this. Alright. And we need about 1 tablespoon of water. Alright, mix this and then set this aside. We will pour it over the cooked steamed egg later on. Now the steamed egg is ready, partially cooked. So what we're going to do now is we're going to add in the prawn. Yeah, so I'm going to put in the prawn nicely at the side. So the prawn is going to take maybe 3 to 5 minutes to cook. Really depends on the size of your prawn. So remove the cling wrap and then let it steam for another 3 minutes. Okay, 3 minutes is up, so let's check our steamed egg tofu. So exciting! Wow! Oops! See? Oh my god, the prawn is so pretty. Alright, so now it's cooked already, so let's turn off the fire. Remember the sauce that we made earlier? So we're going to drizzle the sauce all over the egg. And lastly, some spring onion. Woohoo! And see, 1 dish is down. So if you have rice, you know, you have your protein and then your egg. This looks so good. Look at how pretty the dish is. Our steamed egg with tofu and prawn, it's ready to be served. What you need now is just a bowl of hot steaming rice. Yeah, so thank you for watching us today. So hope you like our recipe today, and we will see you again next week. Bye.